So in reflection, what happens? If we have some object here with some coordinates x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, then what we are going to do? We are going to transform it in a way so that it should look like it has been rotated to some kind of degree. If at all it has been rotated in this axis, this quadrant I should say. So it is something like rotated with 180 degree, right? But one thing that we have to understand is these values, the x values are not changing, only the y values have become negative. Okay, so we can use a matrix which is here, where we have kept -1 at this position, so that when it is multiplied with a pixel, suppose it is x2, y2 and 1, then x2 remains as it is, but y2 becomes negative, right? Similarly, if you want to have a reflection on this side, in this quadrant, it means that you want to keep the y value as it is, only the x value becomes negative, right? So you have made the x values negative and y was as it is. If you want to bring it in the third quadrant, what you need to do? You need to make both of the x and y as negative, -1, -1. Very simple to understand. Other than these, I believe now we can talk something about shear. Okay. In shear operation, what happens? We perform such kind of operation, such kind of transformation where a rectangle will become a parallelogram, isn't it? That is what is happening actually. So this is the effect that you can see. What is happening if you keep it as stacked kind of thing? So one layer is being shifted every time, right? So as the y is increasing, you have found that as y is increasing, the x is shifted proportionally. Okay, initially if it was shifted 1 pixel, later it is being shifted 2 pixel, or proportionally, whatever we decide. So it is something like, you should understand the y values are same, however the x values are changing. How? X plus some constant into y, some factor I should say into y. So to represent this thing in matrix form, we have written as this thing, where the shear operation is here, shear factor is here, shx. So when this matrix is multiplied with your pixel, you get this result, x plus shx into y. Okay, and y remains as it is. The same thing, if you want to perform two things here with translation as well, that is also possible. You will have to form a composite transformation matrix. It is easy to do that. Now the third thing that we have seen, that if the shear operation is being done in y direction, then what should be done? The shear coefficient should be kept at this position, so that once it is multiplied, you get the desired result. Okay, it will give you y plus shy into x, right? This is what you are getting for y, and x will remain as x only 1. This is what you will get when you will multiply it with this x, y and 1, right? So these are the few things that we have seen about reflection and shear.